Hello there, Wipper here, and once again welcome back to another mod showcase, and today I'm going to be showing you the Team Fortress 2 mod, which adds features from Team Fortress 2 into Minecraft. More specifically, it adds the teleporters, dispensers and sentries from Team Fortress 2 into the game and keeps most of their functionality. Overall, it's just a really epic mod. So guys, if we can shoot for 600 likes for this awesome mod, that would be amazing. But I'm just going to start off with the teleporters. So you've got two different kinds of teleporters corresponding to the two different teams that are available in Team Fortress 2, so we've got blue and red, and to craft them it's actually quite a complex crafting recipe. You're going to need two components, which are the TF2 teleporter propeller and also the TF2 teleporter base, along with your colour of choosing, so lapis lazuli for blue and then rose red dye if you want a red teleporter. So these are how the other parts are crafted, you can see on the top there, and then once you've crafted them, you just place them down, and then you have to set up frequencies. So of course you're going to need two teleporters, so they work in tandem to teleport you to a different location. So first up we've got the blue teleporter here, and my blue teleporter, when I step on this, should teleport me over there, where there's another teleporter that's set up on the same frequency. So if you want to set up the frequency, all you have to do is just right click on the teleporter, and then you can select the frequency that you want to set the teleporter to. And if you've got two teleporters on the same frequency, then you'll be able to teleport between them, and you can't have a third on that frequency. You can only ever have two that are sharing the same frequency. So I'm just going to jump on this thing, and my screen's going to go all wobbly, and then I'm going to get sent over to my exit for the teleporter, and you get those lovely particle effects, and there's a nice sound effect to go along with it as well. And then you can actually, even though you can't do this in Team Fortress 2, you can actually take the teleporters back the other way. So it's a two-way teleportation system, and this isn't actually possible in Team Fortress 2, but it is in this mod, which is pretty nifty. So you can use it to teleport to a different base, or whatever you want really. I'm not sure if there's a specific range on these. I don't think there is. I've tested it with really long distances, and I've never had a problem. And the same goes for the red teleporters, so I can just step on this red teleporter, and I should be teleported all the way over here, and then I can step on this again, and I'll get teleported. Wait, I think there's a cooldown period, so you can't teleport straight back. It doesn't really work like that, but if you wait a bit and go on it again, yes, you'll get teleported straight back to where you started. And it also affects mobs, which is why I'm going to be placing down a sheep. Hello there, sheep. Maybe I need to call you like a really scientific name or something. Maybe I'll call you Dolly, because you're going to be the first sheep to teleport via teleporters in Minecraft. How do you feel, sheep? Are you proud for this moment? Please nod if you're proud. It kind of did, he just looked down. Anyway, here you go, Dolly. You should go on this blue teleporter and see what happens. Oh, gone, and back, and gone, and back, and gone. Oh, it's an endless cycle. He's trapped on the poor thing's trapped, and now he's jumping around like crazy. He really enjoyed that ride, didn't you? And now he's been teleported again, and he's not come back. Oh wait, he's walking back. Look at this. He's coming back to me. He's coming back to the teleporter. Why is he doing this? Don't tell me he's going to jump on it again. Are you? Wow, you're having so much fun that you've just walked all the way from that teleporter all the way back here just so you can jump on it again. Wait, has he got like stuck in a cycle, an endless cycle of walking back to a teleporter? He's just pathfinding perfectly back to the teleporter every time. Look at this, he's going again. Whee, it's so fun, I want to go again, mommy, I want to go again. He's just going to jump around. Is he going to do it again? Oh my god, we have got an infinite sheep cycle here. He doesn't even care about anything else in the world. He's just going straight towards that red teleporter. What even is happening anymore? I don't even know. I mean, what is going on? I'm just going to leave him to do his thing while I just move on to other parts of this mod. He could just keep going. Let's see how long he lasts. He's going to have to stop to eat grass soon, aren't you, sheep? You've got to eat grass. You're going to get quite hungry with all that walking. But next up, we've got the... I can't believe he's still doing it. That's going to distract me. Anyway, next up we've got the dispensers. So we've got a blue dispenser and a red dispenser. And you can craft these. It's actually a lot simpler to craft the dispensers than it is to craft the teleporters. But it's crafted... Wow, there's a pig. Just suddenly a pig. Anyway, to craft this you're going to need a dispenser and 4 iron as well as 2 redstone and a lapis lazuli. And this is just ridiculous. Go. Just give up. Give up. Don't keep teleporting yourself. Finally. That was just getting so distracting. But once you've crafted these, you can place them down, and they look rather similar to the dispensers that you find in Team Fortress 2. I mean, look how cool this looks. We've got the ammo clips going down the side here. We've got the gauge for like pressure and stuff. And when you actually want to use this, it's a little bit more complex. It doesn't work out of the box, even though there was no box. But anyway, to use this, you just right click on it, and then you're going to get this new GUI that pops up. On the right, you've got some little options here, and these are the things that the dispenser is able to do. When you've got a little cross next to the option, that means that is enabled for this dispenser. And the bottom option here, which is neutralize, hasn't been enabled yet. I'll just go through what these do. So the heal effect just heals you. So if you've got low health, you just go to this dispenser and it'll heal you up. And the feed effect, as you can probably guess, it just restores your hunger bar. The repair, whatever item you're currently holding in your hand will be like repaired. It'll its durability will go up. And now it's raining. Thank you, Minecraft. Weird things are going on today. And then finally we've got the neutralize, and this one isn't enabled currently, but what it does is it removes any potion effects that are currently impacting on you in the game. So we're just going to enable that so I can show you the functionality of it. But you may also notice that currently this dispenser is not active. If I was in survival mode, it's not going to do anything to me at all, and that's because you have to give it some like energy. And to do this, you just right click on it, and you can either put iron, gold or diamonds in here. Iron gives it 100 energy points, gold gives it 200 energy points, and then finally diamonds give it 800 energy points. So the best thing to use in this case is diamond if you've got plentiful supplies of it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click with one iron ingot, and now we've got 100 energy in this dispenser. And if I was to put the diamond in there, it'd have 800 energy. So yeah, it's better off to use the diamond so it has a longer lasting lifespan. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to splash on me a potion of poison. And you're going to see I'm going to be poisoned over here. I've got 13 seconds of it. But if I walk by the dispenser, I get a little blue healing beam that comes out. And now I don't have that potion effect on me. But why have I got a nausea effect? Is that a glitch? I think it's probably a glitch. Yeah, that's a glitch, just ignore that. Same goes for positive potion effects though. So if you've got a potion of regen on, you can see it's got 12 seconds remaining. If I go close to this blue dispenser, it removes that effect from me. So it can be positive or negative depending on whether you want to remove your potion effects or not. So yeah, you got to be wary of that. It doesn't only remove negative effects. But now let's go on to the other features of this. So if I just run around now, I'm going to try and decrease my hunger bar a bit, and I should be able to show you it replenishing my hunger bar. Now you can see I've got a little bit of my hunger gone, and also a heart lost. So when I go close to this dispenser, it's going to heal me up. You can see I've got my heart back, and I've also got some of my hunger back. So that's the other functionality of this dispenser. But there's one final feature to show you, and that is that it replenishes durability on whatever tool you're currently holding in your hand when you're in close proximity to the dispenser. So I'm just going to mine up some blocks. That's good enough. And just to show you that it only impacts on the item you're currently holding, I'm just going to use this as well. And yay, getting wood achievement, best achievement in the game, without question. We're just going to go up to this dispenser, hold this in our hands, and yes, look at that. It's replenished the durability, and if I hold the axe, it's going to also replenish the durability of that as well. But if I right click on this, you can see all of the actions I've done have actually reduced the amount of energy remaining in the dispenser. So eventually this will run out of energy, and when it runs out of energy, it's not going to be helping you anymore at all. And then you have to go up to it and refill it with more energy, with like a diamond. But you can't refill it until it's empty. If that makes any sense. It's a bit weird, but it just doesn't work like that. And if you're wondering how to craft the red dispenser, it's just crafted with rose red dye instead of the lapis in a similar fashion to the teleporters. So, last but not least, we do have these sentries, and these are level 1 sentries, and to craft these sentries, it's actually quite a complex crafting recipe again. You're going to need to craft yourself a sentry base, like so, and then a sentry head, like that. And then once you've got those two components, you can go over here and you can craft yourself either a blue or a red sentry, like so. You just either use lapis or rose red dye, like the rest of them did. So these are level 1 sentries, and you can actually upgrade these sentries using something called a wrench. And there's two different varieties of a wrench. The gold one is just more effective, it heals the sentries faster and upgrades them faster, and also has more uses. But to craft the wrench, you're going to need 4 iron ingots, and the gold wrench is just 4 gold ingots. So really it's not that expensive for either of these. And there's also another contraption called a sentry monitor, which is crafted like so, but I'll get onto what this does later on. So yeah, we're just going to start off by, I'm going to go over here actually where there's more space, and I'm going to show you what these sentries do. So let's just start off with a basic level 1 sentry, and these sentries just lock on to aggressive mobs and enemy players if you're using the team add-on for this mod, and I'm not going to go into that because I'm lonely of course, and I have no friends, so there's no way I can show you this. So yeah, I'm just going to start off by spawning some creepers, because creepers don't burn up in the day, probably the best mob to use for this. And you can see the sentry is locking on to the creeper and killing it because it's an aggressive mob, like so. and it's not going to explode because it's nowhere near the sentry, so it's not going to try and blow it up. But what we are going to do is we're going to spawn down some zombies, and now it's going to attack the zombies. And are the zombies actually going to try and target this sentry? No, they're not. They're just completely ignoring it. And hello there, pig. You're not going to get shot because you're a passive mob. But we can change that, and I'll show you what I mean later on. But yeah, so this is their level 1 sentry. And you can actually do a little cool thing here. And you can get your wrench and right-click on the sentry to actually see some statistics about it. In the top middle there, we've got a little skull symbol and then a number next to it, and that's how many mobs it's killed in its lifetime. And then below that, we've got the ammo remaining, and it's currently got half ammo. And then below that, we've got something that appears when you upgrade it further, and that is an option for rockets when you upgrade it to level 3, and I'll show you that later on. And then on the left hand side, we've got a health bar, and that's how much health is remaining. So if I were to punch this, like so, oh, it's so sad. Punching a sentry. They're living beings. Listen to it. It's so sad. Anyway, if I just right click on this again, you can see it's got a red health bar now because it's got minimal health. It's only got 3 bars remaining. And then in the top right there, it tells you the level of the sentry currently, which is level 1, of course. But if you want to actually upgrade these sentries, you just have to hit it repetitively. Oh, look at that. It's got love hearts. It loves me. The sentry is in love with me. Oh, it's amazing. Anyway, all you have to do to upgrade it is just hit it repetitively with this wrench. And you can see the wrench's durability is going down. And now we've got a level 2 sentry. And if I right click on this again, you can see it's now a level 2 sentry. And we've got a little bit of this bottom bar. I'm not really sure what that does. I think that's actually telling you how many more times you have to hit it before you get to the next level. That's what that does. I now know. How insightful. But now it's got like machine guns mounted to this, so it's going to be shooting mobs a lot more rapidly. So let's just spawn down some zombies who are going to be immediately bombarded by this sentry. Look at that, they had no chance. We can spawn loads of them. Look at that, they've got no chance. Are they going to get anywhere near this sentry? No, they're not. Oh, they are. Look at that, they're starting to damage it. No, the sentry's on fire. This is awful. Poor sentry, we must push you out and repair you. Oh, phew, that was close. But look at that, it has managed to take on a massive horde of zombies. Really effective weapon this is. You could have this guarding your base or something. It'd just be a brilliant addition. But now we're just going to upgrade it to the final level, so we're just going to hit it a few more times, like so, and this is a level 3 sentry. And we've got a new add-on that's appeared on top of it, and this is the rocket launcher, and now this is where things get really interesting. Just going to heal myself up a bit. So now this is going to launch rockets at enemies, so let's just spawn down some zombies. Oh yes, lovely explosion goodness. Look at this, rockets being fired out, there's gigantic explosions, which aren't damaging the environment, but they are blowing mobs to smithereens. It's just so fun to use it, and let's blow up some creepers. What could be better? Oh yeah. Get a taste of your own medicine, creepers. Just gonna blow you to smithereens now. Come on, another rocket. Oh yeah. Brilliant. And if I just right click on this, you can now see that that bottom area has turned to rockets, and that's the rocket ammo remaining. And you can see this has more ammo and more health. As you actually upgrade your sentry gun, it gets more ammo and more health and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really worthwhile upgrading your sentries. It's not actually that expensive when you consider you only need 4 iron ingots to get a wrench. So yeah, that's the level 3 sentry. But now let's move on to this mysterious item I showed you earlier, which is the sentry monitor. And you just hold it in your hand and right click on the sentry of your choosing, and then you get this whole menu that pops up, and this enables you to select exactly what mobs you want this sentry to target and aim at. So in this case, I'm just going to scroll down, find a pig, and we must eliminate all pigs, the scourge of the world. We're just going to eliminate all of them. The only thing they're good for is bacon, so we're going to kill them, get their pork, and then make some juicy bacon. That's the only purpose pigs have, so why not kill them? So now this sentry gun is going to aim at pigs. Look at this, I can place down a pig. Boom, yeah, look at that. Pigs blown up by rockets. Oh yeah, what could be better? Explosion-y goodness everywhere. Look at this, the pigs are just dying. Even the baby pigs. There's pork flying everywhere. Yes, this is perfect. You're doing a brilliant job, sentry gun. That's just amazing. But why aren't you firing at that pig? Have you run out of ammo? No, you haven't. So why aren't you firing at this pig? Is it hiding? Is it too far away for you? Ah, not anymore. I think the grass was actually blocking it from its view. But yes, so you can actually add custom mobs for this to fire at, even if they are passive. And it also supports mobs from other mods. So you can see here we've got the glob, which I can select this to aim at, even though that's from Biomes of Plenty. And also we've got wasps as well, which is pretty neat. But yeah guys, that pretty much sums up everything in this mod. It just adds loads of items from Team Fortress 2 into the game. We've got teleporters, dispensers and sentries, and it's just so fun to use. I especially like the teleporters and the sentry over there. It's just so much fun to use, and the dispensers are pretty cool as well. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this mod showcase, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll be seeing you next time.